First time we're doing one of these. A live reaction stream, Tom Grossi, urinating tree. I am not. But, got to fill the void somehow in this blizzard. And it's, up to 2 feet of snow today and tomorrow here in New England as the Patriots and Broncos about to get underway in the first game of the year, first start of the year for Jarrett Stidham. The first pass he throws this year will be the first pass he throws in this game will be the first pass he's thrown all year. First quarterback to make his first start of the year in the postseason since Joe Webb with the Vikings. And I think we all know how that turned out. So we'll see if the Broncos can overcome. 1 point they were this week. I don't know what the current line is, but as they're showing Drake May on the screen right now, and he's got pretty good numbers in cold numbers, 3-0 in his career when the temperature is below 32 Fahrenheit, 0 Celsius for the rest of the world. As I'm about to play the national anthem here, but so Stidham used to play for the Patriots. He was a backup to Tom Brady at one point. I was trying to remember if he was the quarterback for the Raiders in the game that ended on that Keystone Cops fumble return for a touchdown by Chandler Jones. And he was not. He was the backup to Derek Carr in that game. But, so he's got some experience pulling off incredible wins over the Patriots, or at least in terms of, being part of the winning team. Oh, Nathaniel Rateliff, where are the night sweats, though? So it's funny, though, that Mike Vrabel, who's on the screen right now, as Nathaniel Rateliff sings the national anthem, Mike Vrabel ended the Brady Belichick era. He was the coach of the Titans when they eliminated the Patriots for the playoffs back in 2020. That was the last game that of the Brady Belichick era. Brady went off to Tampa Bay, and Belichick, floundered the next couple of years before Gerard Mayo took his turn, and now it's Vrabel. And everyone's calling Sean Payton a bust after the Russell Wilson experiment failed, but they found their guy in Bo Nix, and Patriots have clearly found the winning combination, at least this year, with Drake May, and Mike Vrabel. But then again, we all thought Mac Jones was the guy after his insane rookie year, and then 3 years later. So, we'll see how that pans out. We got the flyover here at the end of the national anthem, and we're going to get started in a little bit. Katrina is off camera as she prefers, but say hi to the internet, Katrina.
Hi, everyone.
And at any rate, we got the Who You Got poll in the chat. Just let us know what you're thinking of this game as it goes along. I'll be trying to do my best with a play-by-play with my voice still recovering from a cold to a certain extent. I'm just glad I don't have any games to call until this Friday is my next game. Next play-by-play assignment. Yeah, it's Springfield Picks at the Junior Bruins at 2:30 on Black Bear. And then I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to be super busy on Saturday the 31st. I've got St. Anselm basketball doubleheader on Flow. And then after that's done, I have to be there at what time? Yeah, 12:30 for the 1:30 tip for the women's game. Then call the men's game at 3:30. And once that's done, I gotta tear ass down 495 to the NESC as the Bruins take on the Utica Junior comments from the famous New England town of Utica, New York. It's an Albany expression.
And I'll be here watching the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Wait, can you, though? Did you order... I don't think... I think you have
to figure it out. I'm watching the Royal Rumble.
Okay, well, do what you got to do, because my ESPN subscription, I do not believe, covers the pay-per-views.
I'm going to figure it out.
You do that, dear. She got into wrestling in the last year simply because Raw was on Netflix. And we get Netflix with our T-Mobile plan, and it was from the very first episode on Netflix, right? Or,
a couple episodes in, you were watching it, and I wanted to spend time with you, so I started watching it with you, and I got into it.
Funny how that happens. And we'll do watch-alongs for upcoming wrestling shows or something along those lines, and we'll have, it'll be the next Sandy Zap rather than the next Tom Grossi or whatever.
I don't know.
I wish. Okay, but yeah, you know what to do if you want to support our future endeavors, to borrow a WWE phrase. Shipping Shields, you can scan the QR code and use the codes and link in the description for a discount on your order. Linktree, Facebook, PayPal, Creator Spring, YouTube, LSP37. Subscribe. Membership's also available. $5 a month, completely optional, but we thank you for your continued support of whatever this is. And yeah, so we're just about set. This game is in Denver because of one random ass loss by the Patriots to the Raiders in week 1. Go figure. This is even a top.
Alex isn't even down with his team. He's in the box.
He's look. It's cold. He's got an ankle injury. I have to imagine trying to protect him even longer term than that. Then I don't know. I'm garbly right now. Grabbly, graw. Put my phone on mute, and Evan Washburn saying whatever he has to say. We'll get ready for an AFC championship. We'll have the NFC championship watch along after this. That's a separate stream, though, and that's easy enough to find if you're on this here YouTube channel. So here we go. We're getting ready for kickoff. The Patriots are going to kick off. Holding up signs are the Broncos behind their own end zone, as it'll be through the end zone and out for a touchback. And now it's time for Jarrett Stidham to make history. Again, the first quarterback to make his first start of the season in the playoffs since 2012. His first start in 749 days. As long as we're talking about the Raiders connection, his last start was January 7th, 2024. So it is 1st and 10 for the Hort. And I just realized I screwed that up. All right, 1st and 10 for the 35. Stidham's under center, 3 wideouts to the far side right. He hands it off up the middle, and he is met at the line of scrimmage. Maybe get a yard here, and that will make it 2nd down and 9. Patriots defense has allowed 1 touchdown this postseason to opposing offenses. The Chargers and their turnstile offensive line, and the corpse of C.J. Stroud. Handoff up the right side. It was a little bit slippery, but then they end up stopping him for a loss. It's going to end up being 3rd and 10. So Durden leading the charge there. And so 1 yard forward, 1 yard back. It's a 3rd and long for the Broncos. Historically, though, in my time watching, the Broncos are 8 out of 16 on 3rd down against the Bills. So 3 wideouts to the near side right, 1 to the far side left. Stidham in the shotgun with 1 running back. Patriots looking like they're going to rush 4 here. Stidham drops back, flush to his right, and he is hit as he throws, and it's going to be incomplete. The ball landed short of the line of scrimmage, but the throw is affected by the pressure coming in from behind. It actually ends up being 4th and 9 because they did give him the line of scrimmage on that second down run. So it's 4th and 9. Patriots force a 3 and out. Ponder put an end to that play, and now it'll be Jones back deep to return. 14.3 yards per return in his career, which is the best of all time. Minimum 75 career returns. Wow, if you can say you're better at punt returns than Devin Hester in one way or another, you're pretty good. Gonna angle it to the far side right as Jones follows it, and it goes out of bounds. But where? At the 8. Wow. So, great coffin corner punt there. It's going to be a tough start for the Patriots offense as Drake May takes the field for the first time. 16-3 this year with a 70.6% completion percentage. It's really a toss-up between him and Matthew Stafford for NFL MVP. 4,841 passing yards and 35 touchdowns, both top 2 in the league this year. So May is under center with 2 tight ends, looks like 2 wideouts to the near side right and 1 running back in the eye. And he's going to hand it off up the middle over the 10 and pushing forward to about the 13. Is that Stevenson? Yeah, it's Rashawn. It's Ramondre Stevenson with the carries. It'll be 2nd and 5. And showing the numbers for Drake May versus the Blitz this year. 68.9% completion percentage, not quite nice, but 17 touchdowns to no interceptions. And the Broncos blitz the most of any defense in the NFL. So 2nd and 5 from the 13. May's under center again. I formation. Another handoff to Stevenson. He's stonewalled at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down and 5. Singleton leading the charge there. Well, they did give him a yard. Look at that. Didn't think he even got the ball that far, let alone his body. But 3rd and 4 is the situation for the Patriots, who had the 6th best 3rd down conversion rate in the NFL in the regular season, but only 28% in the 2 playoff games they've played so far. So it looks like they're 3 of 14 in the divisional on 3rd down against Houston. Diggs in motion to the far side left. 3 wideouts. May in the shotgun. Looks over the middle. Oh, it was almost intercepted. Looking for Diggs, who drew basically half the Broncos defense. It does force a punt, though, so both teams go 3 and out. My goodness. They had Diggs motion to the far side left, and there were 3 guys in that window. May's lucky it didn't get picked off. Good Lord. I mean, I know he's your go-to guy, but Behringer is going to punt to Mims, who had a total of 452 punt return yards this year, which is the most in the league. And Behringer is going to get off a booming one that will not be fair caught and wrapped up at around the 40. Schooler with the stop on the punt of about, 47 yards or so. Now I'll take a timeout for the commercial. So both teams going 3 and out on their first drive. And, boy, that's kind of a head-scratching. I mean, again, I understand you want to go to Diggs in a big situation, but, it's like he made up his mind before he had thrown the ball. Quick release times, obviously key as a quarterback, but that was too quick and never really looked off. Just went straight to Diggs and 3 defenders around him at the end of that play, but basically they had the whole side of that field covered where Diggs was motioning to. So
I looked up who the backup quarterback is for the Broncos today.
is it Ben DiNucci?
It's Sam Ellinger.
Okay.
Who apparently has not attempted a pass since the 2022 season.
Interesting. Well, Stidham didn't even throw a pass last year as the Broncos quarterback. He was 1-1 in 3 games and 2 starts in 2023. He had completed 40 of 66 passes for 496 yards, which isn't bad. But again, when you haven't thrown a pass in over 2 years at this point. Mm-hmm. And to think of the way that Bo Nix went down, like, honestly, breaking your ankle on the play before the game-winning field goal.
And nobody even knew about it until after.
I know, right? Like, how? Just how? Well,
nice view of the mountains.
Mm-hmm. Being ruined by the Verizon ad on the bottom of the screen. All right, Stidham back to work. 12 minutes to go in the first quarter. Ball's at the 41 of the Broncos. A good field position here to start their second drive. 4 wideouts actually. 3 to the near side, left, 1 to the far side right. 1 running back. Stidham dancing around the pocket. Flush to his right. On the run, he throws downfield, and it is out of bounds. It was never going to be ruled a catch anyways because the official had thrown his hat to indicate that he had gone out of bounds and came back in. So a reprieve for the Patriots there. Great movement by Stidham. But again, that pass is never going to be ruled complete, even if it was caught at the end of that play. Coming back away from the defensive back. And we got a whistle. We actually got a flag here. And they're calling it intentional grounding. Oh, interesting. Well, let's see this. Okay. And this is why, because the receiver stepped out of bounds, you have to throw it in the area of an eligible receiver. He was not an eligible receiver. So 2nd and 10 is the result of the play, which would have been anyways, so they don't lose any yardage on top of the down. Empty backfield here, 5 wideouts. 1 motion to the near side left. Stidham, quick throw, and that one-handed attempt at the catch bounces off the right hand of the receiver to make it 3rd down. Stidham coming to the near side and trying to hit Marvin Mims. Third-year player out of Oklahoma. That stops the clock with 11:49 to go, and now it's 3 wideouts, 1 running back, 1 tight end here. Stidham takes the shotgun snap. Up top, over the middle, going for it all, and it is caught and brought down at the 6. Redemption for Mims. 1st and goal, just like that. Being the All-Pro Christian Gonzalez. Boy, suckering him in with some of these suspect, difficult plays that Sims had to make in the early going, and now all of a sudden, out of nowhere, deep ball over the middle, beating Gonzalez is Mims down to the 6. 1st and goal, and Stidham's got a chance to put the Broncos on the board first. It is 1st and goal. They actually spot him at the 7. Now we got a timeout, I believe. Yeah, the Broncos calling a timeout. Interesting. Okay, so with 11:06 to go, first quarter, the Broncos take their first timeout. They're on the 7. You take another look at the play. Oh my goodness. Like, Gonzalez, I wouldn't argue Mims is that much faster than Gonzalez. Gonzalez, for whatever reason, slowed down for just a split second, and Mims kept running, and Gonzalez's only hope was the tackle he made to prevent a touchdown. So first and goal from the 7. 1 wide out near side left, 2 far side right. Man in motion to the near side left. Single setback. It's a handoff on an end around. Nice dodge of the tackle in the backfield, but coming back to make the stop for maybe a gain of 1. It'll be second and goal. Oh boy. It ends up being an end around to the man who went in motion. That was Bryant. And then he danced past the defender who whiffed on the tackle, but then got back into the play to make the stop. That was Chasen. So it ends up being a gain of 1 when that could have easily been both a big loss and then could have easily been a touchdown. Stidham flush in the pocket, caught, touchdown, back of the end zone. Far right corner. Broncos lead 6-0. Cortland Sutton, the veteran out of SMU. Not a great drive for Christian Gonzalez. Gonzalez bites in and then is completely left alone. The back of the end zone is Sutton. So both teams go 3 and out, and then Stidham with his first passing touchdown in 2 years and 18 days. Extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is a concerning sign if you are a Patriots fan, as Bo Nix is loving it. Like, I know Gonzalez got kind of beat up the last couple of games physically, but if your best corner is going to get burned and then bit on two in 2 out of 3 plays, at least with a go-ahead touchdown for Denver.
Not a good look.
No, not at all. Just a reminder, if you're watching for the first time or if you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Membership's also available for $5 a month. Discounts at the LSP Spring Store. Shipping Shield are part of the membership benefits. Shipping Shield's available with the link and codes in the description. Use the QR code at the top of the screen. PayPal, Creator Spring, Facebook, Linktree, YouTube. LSP 37, it's the right thing to do. 7-0 Broncos on top of the Patriots. First quarter, and not off to a great start is Mike Vrabel's team, but see if they can battle back on their second drive. The Patriots historically have performed not great in playoff games in Denver. I don't think they've actually ever won a playoff game against the Broncos in Denver. But yeah, Sean Payton has a chance to become the 8th coach to reach the Super Bowl with 2 different teams. But he would be the first one to win a Super Bowl with 2 different teams if the Broncos get that far. And, just cycling through commercials for more CBS shows that might as well be AI-generated fever dreams based off the Facebook posts of your 70-year-old uncle. people, I don't know, someone in China watches a show like that and they're like, wait, these are all different shows. This isn't like stuff spliced together like the American broadcast of Power Rangers were. Like, come on. Anyways, we are underway. Kickoff will be fielded on the near side about the 5 to the 10, 25, 30. And, decent start for the Patriots for their second drive. And, well, they're breaking out Christian Gonzalez cartoons here for, it's just Patriots, just talking about the turnaround by the Patriots. And, God, what hath Monday Night Football wrought on the greater sports broadcasting world with all these, like, cartoons and all the, like, who writes the scripts for those things? Anyways, 33-yard line is where the Patriots start. May, shotgun, near side. It'll be a gain of 6 up to the 39, complete to Diggs. About at 10 minutes to go in the first quarter, 7-0. Broncos on top of the Patriots. Only give him 4 yards. Diggs caught 83.3% of the passes where he was targeted this year. Yeah, I was going to say, it is 2nd and 4, not 2nd and 6. Boy, as if... seems the inaccuracies at CBS are starting to trickle into the sports department. Run by Stevenson, 3rd and 1, 3-yard gain. Josh McDaniels, the greatest offensive coordinator of all time, yet one of the worst head coaches of all time. They tried this in Denver. It failed. He went back to New England. They tried it in Vegas. He failed. He went back to New England. Run up the gut right at the marker. And don't see a 4th down signal yet. And they did give him the 1st down. So a tough run up the gut for Stevenson. Just got the 1 yard that he needed. For the 5th-year man out of Oklahoma. 3 wideouts far side left, none to the near side right. May in the shotgun, directing traffic with the audibles. Only 3 seconds to get the snap off. He does. Fakes the handoff. Far side, bouncing off a defender, but then getting dropped behind the line of scrimmage is Diggs. They are keying in on him, and that's going to be a catch for Diggs, but a loss of 2. Clearly, the Broncos' game plan today is we're not going to let Stephon Diggs beat us.
Yeah. They don't care who his girlfriend is.
You said that, not me. Broncos have the 7th best pass defense and the 2nd best overall defense in the league this year. 2nd and 12 from the 41. 4 wide out, 3 wideouts, 1 tight end rather. May's got time dropping back up top left side, and it is swatted away. Patrick Surtain II. I'm old enough to have played Madden with his father. Well, as his with the video game version of Patrick Surtain I. That's one of the best collegiate defensive backfields ever in Alabama that he came from. Fifth year out of Alabama, the same squad that produced those 3 All-Pro quarterbacks, Tagovailoa, Jones, and Hurts, and they go the short way to Diggs, but it's only going to be about a 3-yard gain with May under heavy pressure, and it's going to be 4th down rather. So I didn't update the score bug there. You don't care about that, do you? You just care about the score, don't you? See, it's only about a 3-yard gain for Diggs. Pressure, beating the left tackle from behind. Had to get rid of it quickly. That was May's only hope to avoid losing yardage, with Nick Bonito, team leader in sacks, coming in hot on the blind side. Punt is away. It's another pretty short one. And it'll be down at the 22. What is that? 37-yard punt, basically. This is not the direction to be kicking in right now, certainly, as we go to a break. Jeremy Crawshaw, the rookie out of Florida. Wrong one. That's the Broncos roster, sorry. Bryce Behringer, the third-year man out of Michigan State. With the some not less than spectacular punts here. And you would think, the thin air of Mile High, that you could just eat those balls into the sun or whatever is the sun today, how cloudy it is out there. It's cold in Denver, but it's not snowing, unlike behind us. At any rate.
Hope everyone's staying safe in the snow.
Seriously. Worst winter weather that really the entire country has seen. Some pretzel bits come flying out of my mouth. You people mean the world to me. Just 2/3 of the continental U.S. getting affected by this storm in one way or another. And the snow's going to continue into tomorrow, too. Be right back. Gotta grab a drink. What do we do for dinner at this point? Spaghetti?
Beef bagels.
Oh, yeah. I hope you don't mind that I had my burger last night on a bagel. And good thing I found the pizza sauce. It was still in the grocery bag until last night. So after another lackluster punt, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Broncos. 6:33 left in the first quarter. At the 23-yard line, Stidham, who already has one touchdown pass, to put the Broncos up 7-0, is under center. Big formation here. Don't see a whole lot of these very often in the NFL anymore. Nice dodge of the tackle in the backfield. Could have easily been a loss of 2. Instead, it turns into a gain of 9. The Broncos have juked 2 defenders out of their shoes for big plays today. One that avoided a loss on the 1st and goal. And now Harvey, the rookie out of UCF. Nice little dodge there to turn 2-yard loss into a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1, under 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Stidham flushed. He's been great on the run today. And he completes the catch to the right side, out of bounds for a first down to Pat Bryant and his guardian cap. If CBS were to do those animations with Pat Bryant, his helmet would just look regular in those. All right, so 71 total yards of offense for the Broncos right now, 17 for the Patriots. It is 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Two wide the far side right now. One comes in motion to the near side. Faking the handoff. Stidham's got daylight. He slides before the first down. Gain of 8 or 9 here. Fake the handoff on the sweep to the running back, McLaughlin, and then took it himself up the gut with no one around him. Ends up being a gain of 8, 2nd and 2, and the Broncos just putting on a clinic right now. Bo Nix had more rushing attempts last week than the Broncos running backs. 10 running rushes by Broncos running backs last week was a season low. Run up the middle. I think he's got enough for a first down despite the swarm of 3 white jerseys pushing Harvey back at the end there. He did get the first down right on the line. And the drive continues for the Broncos. It's one thing that's been going around lately is the Photoshop of Jared Stidham to look like LeBron James after the Game 4 loss in the 2016 NBA Finals, where the bottom third that time said no team's ever come back from a 3-1 deficit. And the Cavs did. Let's see if the Broncos can overcome the odds in this one. So far, they're doing pretty well. Patriots finally with a semblance of a stop. So Harvey gets 1. It'll be 2nd and 9 on the run up the middle. At one point this week, as we got an injured Patriot down, 3:14 to go in the first quarter. Spillane is down. 8th-year linebacker out of Western Michigan. They'll take a timeout. So I don't know what the line was at kickoff, but at one point this week, the Broncos were 5.5-point home dogs. That makes them the biggest home underdog in a conference championship game in NFL history. Previous record was the Raiders hosting the Steelers in 1976. But keep in mind, that was a Steelers squad that had come off back-to-back Super Bowl wins. And then Nicolas Cage, John Madden, worked his magic. Still in a commercial break here after Spillane went down with an apparent injury. Gives me some time to rest my golden tones. All right. Spillane is going into the medical tent right now. He's replaced by Gibbons, Jack Gibbons, 4th year out of Minnesota, and is 2nd and 9 from the Broncos 45 with Stidham in the shotgun. Two wideouts far side right, one to the near side left. Hand off and stopped at the line of scrimmage. Harvey gets stonewalled by Craig Woodson, the rookie out of Cal. Actually, my mistake. No, they're just showing the replay of the play where Spillane got injured. But anyway, it is 3rd and 9 for the Broncos. Over the middle, and it is dropped. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver. That would have been a first down into Patriots territory. Sutton looked like he was being held there by Gonzalez. Well past the 5-yard range, but Sutton bounced out of his hands and a reprieve for the Patriots, but 46 drop passes here for the Broncos, which is tied for the most in the NFL this year. So with 2.5 minutes remaining, the Broncos punt. It is going to be not fielded at all. It'll go through the end zone for a touchback for the Patriots. So they lose Spillane on an injury. And a decent stop on the next play, but nearly get burned for a first down. But are bailed out by the drop of Cortland Sutton. 8th year out of SMU. Sutton in his career, 39 touchdowns in the regular season. 2-time Pro Bowler. Career high 10 touchdowns 2 years ago. At any rate, from the 20, it is 1st and 10 for the Patriots. May is under center, 2 wides to near side right. The handoff goes up the gut and pushing, and then stonewalled at the 23 or the 24 is Henderson for give it a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. It's about to hit 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. May breaks the huddle. Broncos fans making a lot of noise. 2nd and 6 from the 24. 2 receivers far side left. None on the near side right. The handoff is faked. May rolling to his right. Stiff arms, and he is brought down. He tried to stiff arm the defender coming in for the sack, but he cannot stop Robinson, the rookie out of Alabama. Another phenomenal Alabama defensive player. He's the 4th round pick for the Broncos this year. And he picks up a huge sack to make it, it'll be 3rd and 16. Very close to grabbing the face mask. Also close to a horse collar there. It'll be 3rd and 15 for the 15 after the sack. And May stepping back. He's going to go the short way, and that's dropped. So everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for the Patriots offense. Quite frankly, the defense is keeping them in this game, and even they have been a little suspect in the early going. 1:02 to go, a 3 and out for the Patriots, and they will punt. Already the 3rd punt of the game for Behringer, who gets it away, and he's kicking into the wind. At the 43 of the Broncos, it immediately wrapped up. Schools the return man. And they go to break. So it is 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Once we resume play and get through the pharmaceutical and propaganda show ads. Snow coming down. Can't really see it, obviously, with the...
Around this time is when they said it was going to be the worst. Like 2 inches an hour or something like that.
Right. I mean, your work's already been closed for the day tomorrow. This gets in the way of me getting my new car. Might be cause for another Jackbox stream tomorrow or something. You know, gotta keep busy somehow. Of course, if you are tuning in and want to see more of whatever this is, you hit the subscribe button. Membership's also available for $5 a month. Comes with periodic discount codes for the LSP Spring Store and other goodies occasionally. Shipping Shield's available. The link and codes in the description, the QR code on your screen, and of course, Linktree, Facebook, YouTube, PayPal. Don't forget Creator Spring, LSP 37. I am tired. This is my first time doing one of these live reaction streams to a live sports game. I actually got introduced to this concept years before I think it was really a thing. There was this startup called My Sportscast, I think it was, or Your Sportscast, that I did with some like college basketball games like one time, but it wasn't on, YouTube or Twitch or anything. This was like 2012, I think. Didn't really get much traction on its own, but they were ahead of their time. What can I say? Broncos have averaged 5.5 yards per play and have started their drive on average from their own 36. Patriots 1 yard per play, starting from their own 20. Handoff up the middle is good for a gain of 2 or 3. Second and 7. On the rush by one Jaleel McLaughlin. Youngstown State product, third year. Davis Webb. Guy remembering Hall of Fame.
He's got a good beard.
Second and 7 from the 46. Pass to the near side left is complete. And that is close to a first down. Evan Ingram makes the catch. Ninth-year man out of Mississippi, former New York Giant. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. 7-0. Broncos on top of the Patriots. And I'm going to give my dulcet tones a rest before the second quarter. Second quarter about to get underway. 7-0 Broncos, but it feels like a much wider gap than that. Mention that the Patriots have averaged 1 yard per play on offense so far. As we get the second quarter underway, Broncos going left to right. Stidham under center already has 1 touchdown pass today. Single setback with 2 wides to the near side right. He fakes the handoff, dropping back, flushed, dumps it off near side. It'll be complete and good for a gain of 1 or 2 as Gibbons makes the stop on McLaughlin, but good find by Stidham to avoid the big loss and turn into a 2-yard gain. Keep the ball moving forward, 2nd and 8. Ball is on the 46 of the Patriots. Stidham in the shotgun, 2 wide to the far side left, 1 to the near side right. Single setback to Stidham's right. Takes the shotgun snap, looks right, fires. It is complete to the 41 for a gain of 5. Sutton with the catch. The 3rd and 3. Stidham was 0 for 3 on his first 3 passing attempts and since then, 6 of 7. 74 yards and a touchdown. My wife works with kids. I'm sure you're subjected to that all the time. 3rd and 3 from the 41 of the Patriots, 40 and a half as it were. 2 wideouts far side left, 1 near side right. Stidham shotgun snap, looking to his left, fires. It is complete and out of bounds for a first down for the Broncos. Is that Lil Jordan Humphrey? So 1st and 10 for the Broncos. 2 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Ball's on the 35 of the Patriots. Shotgun snap, fake the pass. Now handoff to the single setback. Running and getting a gain of 9. Boy, you hardly ever see the play action run. That worked out there for Harvey for a gain of 9. Froze the defense on the right side, and that opened up the space for Harvey over the left guard to get a good chunk of yardage, make it 2nd and 1 from the Patriots 26. Handoff up the middle to the fullback. Fullbacks still matter, folks. And that is going to be another first down for the Broncos. Gain about 4 or so for Adam Prentice, 5th year out of South Carolina. Three minutes and change gone by. Second quarter. Stidham is under center with the ball on the Patriots' 23-yard line. Big formation. They'll hand it off up the middle of the running back who runs into a sea of white jerseys, but still able to sneak under a couple of them and get to the 20. Play looked like it was going to be stonewalled for a gain of 1, but ends up being 2. R.J. Harvey, the rookie out of Central Florida, also played at UVA, doing some work in this first half. Shotgun set, 2 wideouts to the near side right. Stidham takes the snap, looking right, now looking left. He is flushed to his left. He's going to take off. And he gets to the 20-yard line for a gain of 1, and it'll be 3rd and 7. Give him 3rd and 6? Okay. They actually had Prentice going upfield on the basic fullback fade. What? All right. It'll be 3rd and 6. Broncos are 2 of 4 on third down. It's one of their easier third downs. Average 7.8 to go on third down here. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Shotgun snap, ball just over the 20-yard line of the Patriots. 2 seconds to snap it. They do get it off. Stidham flush to his right, looking, running. He's going to take off, and he is diving for the pylon, and he stays in bounds. They mark him a yard short. It is, in fact, 4th down. Phenomenal effort by Stidham. Basically had to take off as soon as he dropped back. Dove for the pylon for the first down. And he was down 1 yard short. Christian Ellis with the initial pressure. Do you go for it here, or are you comfortable enough with taking a field? They are going for it. I mean, there's the field position game, too, and also the fact that the Patriots have no offense going for themselves right now. The Broncos do take a timeout with 9:28 left before halftime.
Stidham is really showing that he's confident. Every time they show him on the screen, he's smiling. That says something.
It's almost like the Broncos are playing with house money. Like, nobody's expecting them to win this game. Like, if Bo Nix was healthy and playing, the Broncos would be 1.5 point favorites.
Yeah.
Which basically reflects how evenly matched these teams are, at least in perception. Mm-hmm. You take away Bo Nix. Now Spillane's back on the sideline. That might be a good sign. But right now, it's 4th and 1 from the 16. Broncos 9 of 15 on 4th and short this year, meaning 4th and 1 to 3 yards. Stidham is under center. He's motioning Humphrey in a little bit. Fakes the handoff, flushed, and it is intercepted. No, it's incomplete, but it is going to be a turnover on downs at the very least for the Patriots. They come with a huge 4th down stop. And they get the ball back. It wasn't going to be much of a difference in terms of field position anyway, whether that was an interception or an incomplete pass. Craig Woodson, though, the rookie out of UC Berkeley, coming in hot to make the stop. And the Patriots will take over. Oh, boy. And we do have we are going to be doing this for the NFC Championship game, too. The Rams and the Seahawks. And, if this goes well enough, might do this for more games, more than just handegg.
New Super Mario movie?
Yeah. No, it's The Godfather Part 4.
You never know.
While we wait, watch this. All right, 9:22 to go in the first half. It is 1st and 10 for the Patriots from their own 14 rather. And Drake May in the shotgun snap looks over the middle, nearly wrapped up, and then he is wrapped up. The initial contact by the Broncos agent 0, Jonathan Cooper, and a sack on first down, putting the Patriots back at about their 10-yard line. Finished off by DJ Jones. 2nd and 13 after the loss of 3. Spot the ball at the 11. May looking left. Fires towards the sideline, and it is incomplete. A great effort, leaping up and backwards upfield by Demario Douglas.
He was so close.
He had his fingertips, but he wouldn't. Even if he held on to that one, he was still bobbling it, and they would have landed out of bounds without possession. So it's going to be 3rd and 13 for the Patriots from their own 11, with 3 wides to the far side right, 1 to the near side left. They're 1 for 4 on 3rd down. They average 8 yards to go on 3rd. Over the middle, Drake May. That is complete for a first down to the 31-yard line. Something finally goes right for the Patriots. And Mac Hollins, who did not cross paths with Drake May at UNC, but Tar Heel to Tar Heel, has the Pats with some breathing room and a first down. 9th-year player out of UNC, was a 4th-round pick of the Eagles back in 2017. May under center, offset I formation. Motion to the near side left. Handoff goes up the gut and pushing for 1-2 probably yards here on first down, and a little slow to get up, but eventually getting up is Stevenson. So we had... cannot do this. At 1st and 10, now we're at 2nd and 8. 3 punts on the first 3 possessions for the Patriots, totaling 12 yards of offense. 1 running back to either side of May in the shotgun with 2 wideouts on either side of the formation. May over the middle, that is caught Diggs, but he is wrapped up by Surtain. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 3 after the 5-yard gain. 7 minutes before halftime. Patriots need to keep this drive going. The one time they converted on 3rd down before this drive, they ended up punting afterward. May in the shotgun, looking left. Now over the middle, running, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. He does, but it's going to be 4th down. And that is the way that drive comes to an end. Zach Allen, star defensive lineman for the Broncos, his 7th year out of BC, puts an end to the Patriots' drive. 4 drives, 4 punts, but somehow it's still only 7-0. Punt is away, going with the wind this time. Fair catch is called for and made at the 17-yard line of the Broncos. So 5:50 to go. Now the Patriots actually still have all 3 timeouts available. The Broncos only have 1. And the Patriots get the ball to start the second half. So things seem lost for the Patriots here in the early going, but they're weathering the storm as best they can. But bend but don't break only goes so far. One thing I did notice about the Patriots during their 18-1 run was that as the season wore on, their defense got worse and worse. And they actually didn't end up allowing that many points to the Giants, but it was just enough to put an end to the potential unbeaten season. That and David Tyree's super glue helmet. All right, about to resume play with 5:50 to go in the first half. The Patriots trailing the Broncos 7-0. The AFC Championship game. And Jarrett Stidham, in his first start of the season, throwing his first passes of the season, has the Broncos on top. From their own 17, he's in the shotgun, motion out to the far side left. The handoff goes up the middle. Nice spin move and getting about 5 yards after avoiding the initial contact is R.J. Harvey. And it'll be 2nd and 5. Under 5.5 to go before halftime. Ball's at the 22 of the Broncos. 2 wideouts to either side. Now the running back motions out to the near side. Now comes back to the shotgun. That will be Harvey as Stidham takes the snap. Looks right. Fires, and it is incomplete. Gonzalez coming in hot to break that one up. Had Sutton right on the button, but footsteps from Gonzalez make it 3rd and 5. Right through Sutton's hands. And remember what we said earlier about the Broncos having the most drops in the league this year. Broncos are 2 out of 5 on 3rd down. This is 3rd and 5 from their own 22. 2 wideouts on either side after the motion. Stidham fires. It is complete and stretching to get the... And we got a dog outside in the hall, but stretching to get the first down is Mims. Coming across the formation, and he was hit 2 yards shy by Jones, but was able to keep moving and stretch out for the first down to keep the drive alive for the Broncos. Huge spot there for Denver, who have 8 first downs and 135 total yards to Patriots 2 and 36. Big formation, 1 wide to the far side left. The handoff goes to the left, now going up the middle for another 5 yards. Another good run up the middle, just parting the sea there. The Broncos offensive line for McLaughlin. It'll be 2nd and medium. 2nd and 5, in fact. And Pat Bryant, questionable to return with a hamstring injury for the Broncos. As the fullback comes into the I formation, 2 wide to the far side left, 1 to the near side right. Man in motion to the near side right. With Stidham under center, hands it off. And getting a gain of 2 or 3 yards here again is McLaughlin before he's brought down from behind by Chasen. Thought he got more than a yard, but that seems he's all he got. So under 3.5 to go. And the Broncos have already more rushing attempts by running backs in this game than they did all of last week against Buffalo. It is 3rd and 4 from the 33 of the Broncos. They need to get to the 37. Stidham calling out an audible here, looking for acknowledgement from his receivers. Gets the snap off just in time. Backpedaling, and he is sacked, and the ball is loose, and there's no whistle, and the Patriots, we got to make sure, I didn't hear, the umpire was right there on the play, did not blow the whistle. Referee was out of the shot. Obviously, we got the TV on mute for, copyright scenarios, but Stidham's arguing forward pass, but even if that would very obviously be intentional grounding. We'd rather have that than a touchdown for the Patriots if you're the Broncos. It looked like a scoop and score. Ellis is signaling touchdown. They are signaling intentional grounding on the Broncos. Is a loss of down. It'll be 4th down. So it's outside of 2 minutes left in the half. So Vrabel, he's got the red flag in his hand. We're watching the replay right now. Stidham is backpedaling, and I need to get another look at that play. I don't think... well, that was a little bit of a late cut to the play. Let's see. He's outside the pocket, but obviously there's no receiver in the area, so that would be grounding. It's going to be 4th and 24. Vrabel's still looking for an explanation. Wait. I think they're telling me he can't challenge this. Okay, so he pump faked, he tucked it, and then he tried to push the ball out with his hand. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's the second, chest pass that they're ruling incomplete, but also, there's the tuck. From that angle, it looks like you can't see his hand moving forward with, the chest pass. But from the angle in front of Stidham, you can see that. So I understand the rationale for not calling intentional grounding rather than a fumble here at that point. That's not the angle that shows the chest pass, what we're seeing right now. Also, is the ball moving forward anyways? Oh my, that's parallel. All right, well, now the Patriots all of a sudden have 1st and 10 at the 12. I don't know what happened in the middle of that. I have to imagine they gave the... Again, we have the audio on mute. We'll get the play-by-play in a moment, but... Fumble recovery at that spot, and they didn't give him the touchdown. Because it did look like a scoop and score the whole way, but this is just the second play in plus territory for the Patriots this game. As we're approaching the 2-minute warning, May in the shotgun, goes up the middle, he's going to run, and he's got the touchdown. They call him Drake May, and the Patriots are on the board. After a huge defensive stop, Drake May tucks and runs. 8-yard rush for the touchdown, the extra point pending. First career postseason rushing touchdown for Drake May. And now the extra point. It is good. And we are back to where we started at 7 apiece. Hey, Game Boss, how you doing? So 2:10 to go. The Broncos will get the ball. They have one timeout. Seven apiece with 2:10 to go in the first half. The Patriots with a sluggish start offensively and defensively. They started to turn the tide here in the second quarter. And now Drake May with an 8-yard touchdown rush, his first career postseason rushing touchdown, pulls the Patriots level. The kick. Robert Kraft talking about whatever it is he's talking about with whoever it is he's talking to. Patriots have 39 playoff wins, which is the most in NFL history. The most Super Bowl appearances, 11. And the most Super Bowls with 6, tied with Pittsburgh. Super Bowl wins tied with Pittsburgh. So I'll start with 2 wides to the far side of left, 2 to the near side right. Stidham in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Looks over the middle, now looks to his left. He's under pressure. He escapes one, and now he lobs this one out of bounds. This one, though, able to get the clean incompletion and not intentional grounding. Chasing him again. Unable to bring him down, but forced the incompletion on 1st and 10. When there's pressure, he's 0 for 5. No pressure, 8 of 10. Gotta love that. Second down, Stidham fires over the middle. That is complete and across the 45 for a first down as we have hit the 2-minute warning. So Stidham and the Broncos with 1 timeout remaining after the 2-minute. And we'll take another break. So with 1:58 to go in the first half, Broncos with the ball at their own 45. Don't forget, if you want to support this and all our future endeavors, Linktree, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe button. Membership's also available. PayPal carries paying LSP37. Shipping shields using the code link in the descriptions of the QR. Top of the screen. You know what to do. Here we go. Let's see what the Broncos can do with 1:58 left. 1 timeout. 1st and 10 from their own 45. Firing over the middle. That is incomplete. Overthrew the intended receiver. Lucky one hop the defensive back. Playing deep. Diving in to try and pick that one off the grass. I don't know if it was overthrown. I think the ball's actually overran. The route was overran by Lil Jordan Humphrey. Drake May is 6 of 10 for 38 yards, and the game is tied. 2nd and 10, and down goes Stidham. Practically untouched was Christian Barmore. 5th year out of Alabama. Good Lord, one swim move past the right guard. Barely got a finger on him, did Quinn Miners out of Wisconsin Whitewater, who for so many years they and Mount Union were the final bosses of D3 football. Now another Wisconsin team, national champions, Wisconsin River Falls in D3. 3rd and 18 after that sack. Clock is stopped. The Patriots took a timeout. Stidham dropping back. Fires low underneath the coverage with a lot of space here to the 50, and that is it for the Broncos. It looks like the Patriots have taken another timeout. So they'll have one remaining, and they're going to get the ball with 1:42, one timeout, and they get the ball to start the second half. This game has gone from the worst possible start, or at least this half, has gone for the worst imaginable start for the Patriots to the best imaginable, maybe, finish. Yeah. No guarantee that they'll score here, but things could have snowballed very early and very easily. So on 4th and 6 from midfield, Crawshaw to punt. Crawshaw waiting. Clock is stopped. You're not going to be whittling any game clock here waiting for the snap. Now he's kicking into the wind. Jones calls for the fair catch at the 10. So Drake May and company will have to go 90 yards in a minute and a half and one timeout to get something. I had somewhat checked out of the Patriots over the last few years, wondering, it's like, oh, guys, this is going to be like pre-Bledsoe and like late Bledsoe era play again. Everyone just froze for a moment there as May gave the handoff, and forward progress for Stevenson is going to get 5 yards to make it 2nd and 5 to the 15. And Vrabel encouraging these guys, come on, let's hurry it up. We only have one timeout here. May directing traffic in the shotgun set with 3 to the near side left. Fires over the middle. That's caught by Hunter. Oh, no, it is not caught by Hunter Henry. Had a defender on his back trying to go down to the ground with the catch, which would have been a first down. Clanged off his fingertips. He's never going to get any further than that with Singleton right behind him, the 7th-year man out of Montana State. But now it is 3rd and 5 with 1:03 to go, and if the Broncos get a stop here, they'll have another chance to score before half. May completes the pass to the far side right to Henry. The ball stays inbounds, and the Broncos do call their final timeout. Well, that drive went the exact opposite way that the Patriots wanted. Like, if you bring it all the way down and you don't end up scoring, well, you know you're at least going into the half tied at 7. Mm-hmm. But now the Broncos are going to get the ball back, albeit with no timeouts. 4th and 2 after the 3-yard catch by Henry. I think this is his first catch of the game. And Behringer to punt with the wind. Caught at the 41, brought up field and bowling towards the 49. So decent field position here for the Broncos to try and get into at least field goal range to reclaim the lead before the break. Amazing how quickly this game can turn on a dime. Hunter Henry saw that, had the first down. The ball just clanged off his fingertips. It didn't even get in deep. That at least keeps the drive moving, but not the 3-yard catch on 3rd and 5. So from the 49, Stidham in the shotgun, takes the snap, dropping back, looking left. It is caught and escaping the tackle, skipping through the tackle and getting close to the first down, should have the first down, in fact, is R.J. Harvey. A late dive to try and get him by the shoelaces was unsuccessful by Jack Gibbons. And Harvey got out of bounds too. 41 seconds left. 1st and 10 for Stidham and the Broncos at the Patriots 40. Faking the handoff to Harvey. Now looking over the middle. Now here comes the pressure. Fires to the near side and is out of bounds. And it'll be 2nd and 10 with 35 seconds left. Anyone is within field goal range here at Mile High. And Will Lutz, 10th year kicker out of Georgia State, waits for his opportunity to potentially give the Broncos the lead back before half. 2nd and 10 from the Patriots 40. Stidham in the shotgun, 3 routes to the near side right. Fakes, fires over the left side. That is out of bounds. Patriots hoping that Sutton would be ruled down inbounds, but he does get out of bounds on a 6-yard gain to make it 3rd and 4 with 30 seconds left. Sean Payton looking at the clipboard. Jared Stidham in the huddle. Sutton now with 3 receptions for 17 yards and a touchdown. I thought he was going to go off after his touchdown, but it's been relatively quiet since. Things are a little discombobulated on the Broncos' side here as the Patriots drop 7 back here. Stidham going to his right. He's running, fakes the pass, and now he gets out of bounds for a loss with 24 seconds left. Wow. A 2-yard loss. The secondary was just that good for the Patriots on that play, and Lutz will get the opportunity to kick the go-ahead field goal. 24 seconds left. His long this year is 57. He's 32 out of 36 on the year. This is from 54 yards. Snap is down. Kick is up, and it is slicing wide right. Mike Vrabel gets the ball back with 1 timeout left, the ball close to midfield, and 20 seconds. Oofa. And you have to take that snap from the right hash because Stidham had run out of bounds on the right side. That was close enough that if you can keep it in the middle, you might have a better shot. Now May firing over the middle. Oh, that is incomplete, intended for Kayshon Boutte. One-hopped him. Hit the ground before he even got to him, I think. Oh, he was actually in the right spot. Ball just landed right as he got to it. May's averaging 258 yards passing per game this year. He's got 41 so far in this game. 15 seconds left, 2nd and 10. Oh, and this is going to be a false start. We have hardly any penalties in this game. Yeah. This is one on the Patriots. It was, the what? Honestly, is that our first enforced penalty of the game?
First for sure.
Patriots first, yeah. Yeah. 2nd and 15 for the Patriots. 15 seconds left as they show the Patriots kicker lining up on the sideline, practicing. May going for it all over the middle and hip to hip with Boutte is Surtain, and it is 3rd and 15. Andres Borregales Native of Venezuela. Product of Miami. I don't know if he's going to get the chance to score right now. There are 9 seconds left. The target is the 41 of the Broncos. May, on 3rd and 15, he's going to run for it. He's trying to get to the... Will they get the timeout in time is the question, and... Because May got the first down, and he was down with 1 second left. They got the timeout! Oh my God! With 1 second left, the Patriots got the timeout after Drake May ran for his life, was trying to get to the sideline to get out of bounds to save the timeout. He's down at the 44 with 1 second left, and you can see Mike Vrabel leaning in even before the play was officially blown dead, calling for the timeout. So with 1 second left, Borregales is going to take a 62-yarder, I believe.
Wow.
Good Lord. I mean, his long this year is 39. 63 yards with the wind blowing to our right as we watch this from behind the end zone, and it is hooked wide left.
They tried.
Yeah. Whoo, boy. High drama at the end of that first half results in us going to halftime where we started. Level. 7 apiece. Mike Vrabel fortunate to get the timeout. He has not lost on the road this year, which is the tie for the best record all time by a head coach in their first year with a team. But there are much, much worse ways. That first half could have played out for the Patriots. They could have easily been run out of this early, the way this game started. And they stopped the dam from breaking. Drake May gets a rushing touchdown, and they were that close to leading at half. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the second half, maybe some comments at halftime, on this live reaction stream here on LSP. And we are back. Third quarter about to get underway with the Patriots getting the ball in the second half of the AFC Championship game. A game that the Broncos led 7-0 from the outset. Actually, if the teams went 3 and out to begin with on their first 2 drives, the Patriots returned to the 30-yard line. But since then, after the Broncos scored, Patriots started to right the ship. And Drake May with what is tied for the longest rushing touchdown by a Patriots quarterback in postseason history at a whopping 6 yards has the Pats level. Both teams with missing field goal attempts at the end of the half. And now the pass to Stephon Diggs, who has been radio silent, as is the Patriots offense, aside from that touchdown drive, which only took like 15 yards at that. Makes the catch, make it 2nd and 5. Snow starting to come down at Mile High. Well, we're way ahead of you guys. 2nd and 5. Mays under center, 2 outs to the near side left. The handoff goes up the middle and goes nowhere, maybe a yard after that. This is a game that, as I said, after the Broncos and Patriots each went 3 and out in their first drive, and the Broncos scored, and Jarrett Stidham started to look like Bo Nix, basically. This could have easily gotten out of hand. Patriots could have been looking at a long JetBlue flight back.
On Wednesday when they're able
I know, right? Oh my goodness. Stevenson able to lean over the first down marker. Going up the middle, barreling over a flesh pile. It's right on the line for a first down. I'm frankly stunned that the Patriots are not trailing by multiple scores. He's got it. He's got it. So 2 minutes gone by in the third quarter. As the 5th first down of the game for the Patriots. The Broncos have 10. Handoff to the left side, cutting it back over the numbers across the 40 to the 41-42 yard line. It's a gain of 1 for Stevenson to make it 2nd and 9. And the worst of the snow that's blanketing New England right now is falling down right now. It's looking at possibly 2 feet. Even more closer to Boston, too. Handoff goes up the middle. And good movement. Keeping the legs churning through the second level is Stevenson for another first down for the Patriots. May was under center. And Patriots offensive line, maybe their best blocking job of the game. This is the longest rush by a Patriot today. Stevenson with 35 rushing yards today. It's 35 scrimmage yards today. Had 104 average over the last 2 playoff games. 2 outs to the near side left on 1st and 10. It's another handoff. This time Henderson giving Stevenson a rest. Takes it for 4 to make it 2nd and 6. Stevenson under the big old jacket / blanket, whatever you want to call it, on the sideline. As May is under center, man in motion to the near side left. And good read by the Broncos defense. Wraps up Travion for a loss of 2, 3 maybe. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Looked like there might have been like a slight jump on the near side of the Broncos defense, but read perfectly, and Henderson wrapped up. So it's going to be 3rd and long here. Henderson averaged 53.6 yards per rush this season. He only has 5 rushing yards today. Dre the shotgun, running up the middle. He's got room for a 1st down, and he gets past the defender, and he's got more room to run down to the 15.
Wow.
Nearly could have broken his own record for longest rushing touchdown by a Patriots quarterback in the postseason, but he'll take this one. Got the angle past the diving safety out to the 15, 16-yard line of the Broncos. Oof. May's mobile, but it's not like he's Jackson or Hurts or anything. First attempt for the 17. Stonewalled is Stevenson. Was trying to work his way. He saw the wall. He looked like he was trying to bounce it outside. Never could, though. Drake May has more rushing yards than passing yards right now. 8 out of 15 for 46 yards. But he's rushed for 50. With 9 minutes and change remaining in the 3rd quarter, it's 2nd and 10 from the Broncos 17. May in the shotgun, 3 wideouts to the far side right. Drops back under pressure, lobs it towards the near side, and out of the reach of the nearest receiver, Stevenson. Through the back of the end zone will be 3rd and 10. Big hit after May had let go of the ball. And look, I don't know if the Patriots were insisting on a roughing the passer call, but no such call was made on Malcolm Roach. So on 3rd and 10, May drops it off short, and it's Henry somehow getting to the line on the little dump off. Oh my goodness, it's half a yard short. Oh boy. Hunter Henry had no business getting that close to the 1st down. Oh boy, yeah, that's the right call. Is it? Is it? Oh boy. Well, not worth a challenge apparently in the mind of Mike Vrabel. The Pats are going to go for it on 4th and 1. 16-19 on 4th and short. And now we got a whistle. And time has been called by the Patriots. Looks like they were going to go for the tush push. But it's going to have to wait for a moment.
He added the hat.
Mm-hmm. Vrabel wearing the knit cap now. So is Jared Stidham. Getting ready to go on the sideline. 8:10 to go in the 3rd quarter. 4th and 1 for the Patriots. Offense is still out there. May breaks the huddle, and well, not yet. Line judge telling the Patriots to wait. So here we go. Big formation, tush push likely here, with 2 defensive linemen behind May, and he should have it here. Or does he? The lineman's coming in a line. The linesman's coming in a line short. Broncos are pointing their direction. Officials blowing the whistle, stopping the clock here. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Let's see. Had 2 defensive linemen as the fullbacks to push May forward. I can't see May under that flesh pile. Oh, boy. Then I saw him for a moment. I don't think he got it. He's still kicking his legs there when he's got the bodies on top. He's on top of a couple guys. They gave him first down. They gave him first and goal. It's first and goal for the Patriots at the Broncos 7. Now we got a whistle. And they're challenging the spot. The Broncos are challenging the spot. Yes, we're still watching.
Where's the remote?
Oh, boy. So the Broncos do not believe that May got the line to gain. Looking at it here, the line to gain is the 7. I feel like May's got it right at the end. But we'll have to see on the other side of the break. Is it first and goal for the Patriots, or is it a turnover on downs? We'll find out. So the call on the field was Drake May got the line to gain for a first down. Sean Payton challenged before the Patriots could snap the ball. And this is when they talk about needing conclusive, indisputable evidence to overturn the call. This is the kind of play they talk about. You have all those guys on top of May. Like, how can you, can you reasonably say that Drake May did not get there? Nope, the call stands. The call stands. Broncos lose the challenge. They're down to 2 timeouts. It's first and goal from the 7. It's the handoff to Stevenson, pushing across the 5 to the 4. And for a minute, I thought he had somehow handed off to Hunter Henry. But he gets to about the 3 here to make it second and goal. Yeah, I understand the thought. Look at this. The Patriots have as many first downs on this try as they did in the entire first half, and almost as many yards. They are 2 yards away from pay dirt. It's second and goal from the 2 with 7 minutes left in the third. May waiting for his motion man again. Position. Oh, it was a bobbled snap. It was a direct snap to the running back, and he's stopped for a 2-yard loss. I don't know if Stevenson even knew that was coming. Great stop by Afonga in the backfield. The Patriots are lucky that wasn't fumbled. And they're lucky they still have the ball. It is third and goal from the 3. 3rd and goal from the 3 for the Patriots, looking to take their first lead of the game. Drake May is in the shotgun, 3 wides to the near side left, looking that way. Now he's wrapped up from behind. Jonathan Cooper, the 5th-year man out of Ohio State, who was a 7th-round pick in 2021, comes up with the sack, and it is 4th and goal from the 4, and they are bringing out Borregales for the field goal. He missed the 63-yarder at the end of the first half. Can he put one in? A chip shot for the lead. The Patriots are on top for the first time today. A 23-yarder that comes after the Patriots had 1st and goal at the 7 and 2nd and goal at the 2. They do come away with 3, though, and they come away with their first lead of the game. So it is 10-7. Patriots on top of the Broncos for the first time in this game. The first game of the year where the Patriots had to cross the Mississippi River. They had one of the easiest schedules in the NFL this year. But if they win today, they'll be crossing the Mississippi one more time for the chance of the franchise's record 7th Super Bowl. Break a tie, the Pittsburgh Steelers, who in their infinite wisdom hired Mike McCarthy as their next head coach.
Why would you do that?
So, the thing that really, apparently it was McCarthy, they hired McCarthy as a ploy to get Aaron Rodgers to come back. Why would you do that to yourself? The exhumed and re-embalmed corpse of Aaron Rodgers. They already have Jarrett Stidham jerseys. So as the snow continues to fall,
Literally everywhere in the country, including the Broncos Stadium.
This is fielded at the 4 and brought out to about the 23 of the Broncos on the kickoff. That drive took about 9.5 minutes to get 3 points. Broncos, second most Super Bowl appearances behind the Patriots. Stidham under center on 1st and 10 from the 23. Calling for an audible here. Man in motion. It's the fullback. It's a handoff. Bouncing it out to the left side and getting 2 yards to the 25 before he's brought down by Gibbons. 2nd and 8. How much does the snow affect the play calling is the question. It's not snowing like it is here in Massachusetts at the start of this game in Denver, but now it's starting to come down. Certainly cold. Stidham takes a shotgun snap, looking over the middle. Now the dump off, and it's bobbled and dropped. McLaughlin, who had the first down rush, I don't know if he heard footsteps, is wide open underneath. Oh, yeah. He moved before he had possession, before he secured the ball. That's what they always teach you. Make sure you secure the ball before you start running with it. And he did not do that. The clock stops at 4:37. 3rd and 8 on third down of 8 or more. Third down and 8 and more. The Broncos are 1 of 4 today. They get the snap off in time. It's a screen pass to the near side, but is wrapped up after only a gain of about 3. Chasen puts an end to that play. So does Gonzalez. And it's a 3 and out for the Broncos. Their first possession of the second half lasts about a minute. With 4 minutes to go on 4th and 5. The punt is away. It's a good one. All the way down the Patriots 20 where it's fielded there and wrapped up. Able to power through the block and get the quick stop on the punt return is Chris Abrams-Drain. .350 to go in the third quarter. And it'll be Patriots ball about their 22. Going to have live reaction stream for the NFC Championship game too after this. And with any luck, if these go over well enough, we'll start doing these for more games. Maybe even the Superb Owl. Right? You know, if y'all know my work on You Don't Know Jack the Reride, you remember the Super Bowl episode from last year and all the jokes about how the NFL has all their issues with unlicensed use of the phrase Super Bowl and had the computerized voice censoring just about it. We actually missed a mention or two of the phrase Super Bowl during that game, but yeah, that was a fun episode to write. Win season 3. Give us a minute, guys. We have lives, shockingly enough.
Really?
Yeah, I know. I was shocked too. And it's a fan project. If, we were up against real deadlines with real, tangible incentives attached to it, I think we'd put a little more into it. But, be happy with what you got, right?
Look at the difference.
They've got a split screen live shot right now of Gillette Stadium and Mile High. And, the field is completely blanketed, as it would be at Gillette Stadium, to be fair, with no game to worry about. But I mean, if this game were being played at Gillette, field would be, it would be snowing from the first kickoff as the first pass of this next drive for the Patriots is incomplete. In and out of the hands of Kayshon Boutte. It'll be 2nd and 10. And gotta wonder how moist the ball is right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 21. Clock stopped with 3:46 to go in the third quarter. May looks left, looks right. He tucks it and runs, and he's going to have a first down and more. Out close to the 35. When the elements begin to deteriorate, you rely on the run game more and more. And Drake May, who at this point has more rushing yards than passing yards. You never thought you'd hear that about a Patriots quarterback. He's 9 of 18 for 55 through the air. He has 64 rushing yards and a TD on the ground. 3 minutes and change remaining as it's 1st and 10 from the 34. May takes the snap, hands it off, up the middle, across the 35 and close to the 40 is Stevenson.
Literally Drake May.
2nd and 5. The Patriots have 70 rush yards in the second half. They had 43 in this quarter. They had 43 all the first half. 2.5 to go in the third. 2nd and 5 for the Patriots. May is under center. Classic split up high formation. It's going to be a flea flicker down the left side, and it is caught! Out to the 30-yard line! And down goes the photographer! Mac Hollins, the flea flicker. Stevenson pitching it back to May. Hollins beat 2 defenders. It's first down to the 31 of the Broncos. That is the longest play of the game for the Patriots today. It's a handoff to Stevenson. He'll get underneath the line of scrimmage line from CBS and across the 30 to about the 28 and party at Mac's house, apparently.
They can't keep their hands off of him.
My goodness. I'd be cocky too. Trying to whoop up the visiting crowd. 2nd and 6. The Broncos have 6 yards this quarter. Patriots have 117 after 72 in the first half. 2nd and 6. Man motion to the near side left is Diggs. Split back formation in the shotgun. May fires out of the reach of Boutte, and it'll be 3rd and 6. Boutte broke to the right, too late. Clock stopped with 58 seconds remaining. Big 3rd and 6 here. Because the elements increase your reliance on the run, and they also decrease the reliability of a field goal. Of course, one of the most famous field goals in Patriots history was made in blizzard conditions. We're just going to go with Stevenson. He's stonewalled at the line of scrimmage. So both 2nd and 3rd down are empty for the Patriots. And Borregales will come on with time ticking away in the 3rd. He's 1 of 2. He made that chip shot for the lead earlier. He missed the big one at the end of the first half. This is right in between, basically. A 46-yard attempt in the snow. Snap is down. Borregales delivers and slices it wide right. Yeah, I can see the wind getting a hold of it and pushing it to the right about halfway. So the Broncos are going to get the ball back, having stopped the Patriots from extending their lead. It is still just a 3-point game. As we have a commercial for the next billion-dollar Christopher Nolan film. I forgot my mic was off that whole time.
Oh, great.
Yeah. But anyways, so yeah, just look at me just talking about nothing, as I often do. Yeah, the Patriots could have easily been up 7 or maybe 10 or even 14 on that drive. Only end up with 3, but it is their first lead of the game. Fourth quarter going to get underway shortly. Don't forget, if you want to support this and future content from, whatever this is, shipping shields at the link and codes in the description, or the QR code at the top of the screen. Linktree, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. Flash the subscribe button. Membership's also available. PayPal, Gray Spring, LSP 37. Now go to the fourth quarter with fireworks going off for whatever reason. For what? At any rate, it is 2nd and 9 for the Broncos, and they have brought out the superimposed day glow lines because the weather is that bad. And it's a completion for 3 yards to make it 3rd and 6. I mean, you have the first down lines that CBS imposes, the line of scrimmage, and now you have to do that with the actual yard lines. It is actually insane. Humphrey with the reception. And now it's 3rd and 6 from the Broncos 40. They need to get to the 3rd and 7, actually, from the Broncos 40. They need to get to the 47-yard line. Send him to the right side, and it is broken up. No flag. Broncos, the CBS scorebug says 4th and 5. How they gain a yard on an incompletion? Come on, guys. Again, go ahead and make your jokes about the quality of information from CBS right now. Clock stopped with 14:18 left in regulation. It is 4th and 7, and the punting unit is on for the Broncos. The punt is away. It carries well, and it'll be a touchback. Maybe a bit too well. Trying to coffin corner it, and the field is almost completely gone now. Like, the snow's coming that hard that quick. It was not snowing at all in the first half. Mm-hmm. But again, nothing compared to what we're seeing outside here in Massachusetts. Although you have to wonder how this game would play out if it was being played in Foxborough, knowing the conditions.
Luckily, it's getting dark now, so we don't have to look at it.
Yeah, but this game could have been played in Foxborough were it not for just some random-ass loss to the Raiders by the Patriots in Week 1. For all the good things that this Patriots team has done this year, how do you just randomly lose to the Raiders? Mm-hmm. Knowing that they would... They're going to pick first and they would... I think they're going to be the first... If they win this game, they're going to be the first team in 25 years. Something like that. Maybe more. To reach the Super Bowl in the same season that they lost to the team that ended up with the number 1 overall pick. Yeah. Was that the Packers? I think in 96 or 97 was the last team to do that. Now, they're breaking out the leaf blowers right now, or whatever. But those aren't your typical snow blowers that you have out there. Hollins looks like he needs to go to the bathroom. They got the snow, they're basically handheld leaf blowers to try and clear off, especially the sidelines, especially a tight-knit playoff game. Ball is at the 20. Got to make sure that teams if they get out of bounds, you do stop the clock. Stevenson on the handoff across the 25. Still going across the 30. Oh, I thought the ball came loose for a moment, but he still has it. And it is a first down for the Patriots. Evan Washburn is a brave, brave man dropping the hood in this weather. Who needs frosted tips when you got the snow, right? Frosted tips au naturel. 1st and 10 from the 31. May is under center. He hands it off right side. I'm trying to cut it back to the left over the line of scrimmage for a gain of 1. Once again goes Stevenson. It'll be 2nd and 9. No Hort. H-O rate. Oh, man. That was loaded. I was hoping they would pan down more to show the field to see which direction the wind was blowing with that flag whipping around. Stevenson over the 35 to the 37. So it'll be a gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 4. Now, the last thing the Patriots want with only a 3-point lead is a 3 and out. Well, it won't be a 3 and out, but like it might as well be after the first play was a first down. They need to get to the 41 to keep the drive moving. They've rushed the ball 27 times. They've thrown it 24. Drake May's got the short sleeves, shotgun, 2 running backs, has protection, directing traffic. Now he is brought down behind the 30. Oh my goodness. Great coverage downfield by the Broncos. He's trying to direct traffic. Who could see it? Who on the Patriots could see him from that far away? You had Booty trying to curl back. You had a man right on top of him. Hooper underneath. Couldn't get the ball off in time. And a team effort brings down May for a loss of 8.
It doesn't help that they're wearing white.
Yeah, I know, right? Could you at least bring out the blue pants? The punt is away. Angling towards the sideline and out of bounds between the 30 and the 35. Where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Broncos. And it looks like we're going to take another timeout. Patriots, another empty possession. The Broncos still alive. So the Broncos get the ball back after the Patriots get 11 yards on 1st and 10, and then cough up the next 3 plays. Broncos have their own 30. The field's completely gone. Stidham fakes the pass to the left. Similar play to what they ran the first half. It's going to turn out to be a first down. It was the play action run. Fake the pass this on the left side. And now go to the right on the rush by R.J. Harvey. Only been one score in this half, and it was a Patriots field goal on their first drive of the half, which took up 9.5 minutes. There's less than 11 minutes left in regulation. It ended up not being a first down. It was very close to it. It was 2nd and 1. Man in motion to the far side right. Hand it off. Try to bounce it outside. Can't wrap up Harvey the first time. They wrap him up the second time, though. And it'll be 3rd down. They really gave him the line of scrimmage there? All right. Ball's on the Broncos 39. You have to break out the part of the score bug where it says where the ball is because of the snow. They can't even superimpose the yard lines on the field anymore. It's 3rd and 1 with 10 minutes to go. 4 wideouts. Handoff up the middle by Stidham, and it will be a first down for the Broncos. Tyler Beatty, former Ravens 6th round pick, his 4th year, over the middle. Ball's on the 43 of the Broncos. It is 1st and 10, under 9.5 minutes to go. Stidham under center, 2 wideouts far side right. Split eye formation. Directing traffic is Stidham. Fakes the handoff to the running back. Dropping back, scrambling to his right. Looking for an option and lobs it out of bounds into the Patriots bench. 2nd down. Stidham has already been called for was called for intentional grounding on a play that ended up being a fumble recovery by the Patriots. Christian Barmore with the pressure there. 2nd and 10, clock is stopped with 9:12 left. Ball's on the 43 of the Broncos. Empty backfield, 5 wide here. Stidham in the shotgun, barking instructions to his offensive line as the Patriots rush 4. Lot of traffic right at the line of scrimmage. Pass is incomplete, 3rd and 10. I think he's trying to do a bubble there, but Chasen made the stop. Like, what's the point of the telestrator? I mean, that was just a sea of humanity, both Broncos and Patriots, that you were throwing it into. It's not like the throw to Diggs by May in the first quarter, where he was throwing it to Diggs in 3 orange jerseys. There's just a mass of players from both teams in that spot. Just hope for the best, right? Broncos got to get the snap off. They do just in time. Stidham dances around the pocket, drops it off underneath. The pass is complete, but not nearly enough for a first down as the stop is made after about a 5-yard gain. Carlton Davis puts a stop to that one, and the Broncos are going to punt. Eight and a half to go in regulation. Ball's on the 47 of the Broncos as the kick is away. And it will roll out of bounds. Not a bad spot there. as they've started to clear, at the very least, the yard lines on the Patriots end of the field. Maybe this will give them time to do the lines on the other end, but who knows how long that will last in this blizzard. The Patriots take over deep in their own territory, 8.5 minutes to go in regulation. First and 10 for the Patriots. They're basically going to be inside their own 10-yard line after that last punt by the Broncos. It is, it's been a mud fight here in the second half. The Patriots have scored 10 unanswered, but field goal they scored on their first drive of the second half took them 9.5 minutes of the third quarter. Got 3 points. And that's been the only scoring in the second half. But this is a dream scenario for the Patriots, considering how this game started. The Broncos scored a touchdown on their second drive, and it looked like Stidham was going to become the second coming of John Elway or even Peyton Manning. Instead, that's the only score the Broncos have. First and 10 from the Patriots, 8. 8:21 to go. Oh, a stumble in the backfield, stumble by May. Stevenson went down on his own, slipping in the backfield, and May slipped at the 5. My goodness. I think it was a planned handoff to Stevenson. Oh, God. May realized he couldn't, had to turn back upfield. And it's, speaking of a mud fight, 2nd and 13 for the Patriots from their own 5. It's a handoff to Stevenson, trying to bounce it left. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, basically. 3rd and 11. At what point do you start passing? Because if you see that, you don't have to take any chances. The handoff up the middle. You want to see if one of your receivers has enough wheels to get you some breathing room. May is going to pass. Rolling to his right. Fires. It's incomplete. Booty, a defender basically escorting him to the sideline. 3 plays, -1 yard. The Patriots will have to punt. And Behringer is in his own end zone. things can get real dicey here. .701 left in regulation. Behringer, oh, for a minute I thought it was tipped at the line. And the Broncos are going to have great field position wherever that ball went out of bounds. It is not, oh my goodness, look how far he's coming. Wow. Patriots coach is extremely upset with the spot. But with 6:55 to go, where even is the ball? It's in plus territory for the Broncos. That much I know. It was a terrible punt. It has not been a great game for Behringer. Punting the ball. That much is for certain. It was a 26-yard punt. The Broncos have the ball on the Patriots 33 with 6:55 to go as the snowblowers come out to try and clear the lines at the opposite side of the field. The Broncos have punted on 4 of their last 5 possessions. Whatever happens here, I don't think they're going to end up punting. Stidham directs traffic. 1 running back, 1 wide out. It's the handoff to the running back who ran into his own man and goes down. Harvey bumped into his own offensive lineman. And they're showing the contrast of how this field has looked as the game wore on. At 5:24 of the third quarter, that's when the snow really started to accumulate. And now here we are with the field basically completely white. A 2-yard loss makes it 2nd and 12 from the Patriots 35. Stidham looks left, drops it off. Harvey escapes 1 tackle, does not escape the next. With 6 minutes to go, ends up being no gain. The Broncos, I think it's safe to say, are in field goal range if it weren't like this.
Yeah.
You'd be looking at a 53 right now if you don't get any closer. With 5:40 to go, Watts waiting on the sideline. The Broncos break the huddle with 3 wideouts to the far side right, 1 to the near side left, 1 running back next to Stidham in the shotgun, who looks, now he's going to take off up the middle, now turn to his right, and he is stopped well short of the first down. He does get about 7 to make it 4th and 5. But the Broncos need a score here. They don't want to. Stidham slid. Not sure if he was a little banged up, but here's Lutz with 5 minutes and counting remaining in regulation. This is the first conference championship game with 3 or more missed field goals since 1991. There's another Denver game and another similarly bad winter venue, Buffalo. So a 46-yard attempt by Lutz! Wide left! The Patriots survive. It is 1st and 10 for the Patriots from their own 35. Lutz hooks this wide left. For a little bit it looked good and then kept hooking left. Oh my goodness, Taylor actually got a finger on it. That's why. He got his pinky on the ball right at the line. Schooler's happy. Now the Patriots, this is an interesting, what is the play call sequence here? You can't get too predictable and just run it all the time. May is under center in I formation. He does hand it off to Stevenson. He doesn't stumble in the backfield this time. That's an improvement. Gets about 4. Second down. We're going back to the fourth down stop back in the first quarter when we could see the field. The key play in this game. The Broncos had a chance to keep the drive moving, maybe go up 2 scores. It is 2nd and 7 from the Patriots 38. Another handoff. Staying upright through 1 tackle, but being brought down on the second is Stevenson. And it is 3rd and 9. We are under 4 minutes to go. The ball at the 37 will be 3rd and 8. Under 3, we're approaching 3.5 to go. The Patriots can take it down to 3:18 before they snap the ball. May is under center. I formation, 1 wide out. It's Hollis. Yeah, and they're just going to plow ahead. Take this down as much as they can. They have 2 timeouts remaining. The Broncos also have 2 timeouts remaining, but they lost one of them on a challenge. Challenging the spot of a 4th and 1 tush push by the Patriots. They end up getting the field goal by which they lead right now. And the Broncos are taking their time out. They're taking their second time out here on this side of the 2-minute warning. This far ahead of the 2-minute warning. There have been 5 fourth quarter comeback wins this postseason, which is already tied for the most all time. There's been 6 games with the winning points or in the final 3 minutes of the fourth quarter or overtime. The Broncos have 1 timeout remaining. The Patriots have 2. But knowing the woes that Behringer has had in this game, he's got to boom one here. Back deep is Marvin Mims. What does Behringer have? Better? Let's see where the ball is spotted this time. Wherever that is. It makes the job that much more difficult for the Broncos. Certainly not a 26-yard punt that time. Thing is, we don't have the pylons with the numbers, the yard lines on them in this area for whatever reason. The Broncos have won 15 games this year. 13 of them have been come from behind. Okay. 1st and 10 with 3:05 to go. The ball's on the 32. So about a 50-yard punt. No, less than that. Way less than that. 33-yard punt. Stidham stepping up. Now he does a chest pass like he did on that intentional grounding play. And he's lucky to get to the line of... He's lucky his receiver's lucky to get to the line of scrimmage. That would be Harvey. I've seen this many chest passes in a football game since the Dr. Pepper tuition giveaway. They gave him the 33. It's 2nd and 9 on a gain of 1. Late subs here defensively by the Patriots. The clock is ticking here. 3 seconds to snap the ball. They do get it off. Stidham drops back. Right side. It is intercepted! Christian Gonzalez had a nightmare of a start to this game on defense, and he just lived the dream there. 2:11 to go.
like the pass was to him.
I know, right? That's one of the easiest interceptions he'll have in his life. So with 2:11 to go, and the Broncos with one timeout left, the Patriots will get one play off before the 2-minute warning. And then they just have to get one first down. But nothing's easy here. It's a little further downfield than I thought it was. It's on their own 36 where they basically punted from. Stevenson plowing ahead. Gotta hang on to that bread. He's brought down. And there's the 2-minute warning. It is 10-7 Patriots. The Broncos have one timeout left. Will a single field goal in the second half be enough for the Patriots? Or do the Broncos have a miracle left in them? Find out. A dying quail of a pass by Jarrett Stidham. He and his receivers burned Christian Gonzalez twice on the Broncos touchdown drive. But that was when we could see the yard lines. That was when the Patriots uniforms weren't camouflage. He gets his revenge, does Gonzalez, with one of the easiest interceptions you will ever see. A dying quail of a pass that gives the Patriots the ball back. At the 2-minute warning, it is 2nd and 6. The Patriots need one first down. The Broncos have one timeout. The ball is on the Patriots' 40. 2 minutes to go. Drake May is under center in the I formation. I'm going to put basically everyone in the box. 10 guys essentially are the Broncos. And Stevenson gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now the Broncos call their final timeout. Put one more second back on the clock. So it's 1:57 to go. On 3rd and 6 for the Patriots, who are 6 yards away from their first Super Bowl since the end of the Brady Belichick era, which was brought to an end by the man who now coaches the Patriots, Mike Vrabel, 6 years ago this month when the Titans upset the Patriots in the playoffs. I formation, 3rd and 6. Broncos are out of timeouts, 1:57 to go. May's going to fake the handoff. He's going to run. He is there for the first down. Literally Drake May has put the Patriots in the Super Bowl with a bootleg to the left. He ran out of bounds in the process, but it's not going to matter. A couple of stiff arms gets him the separation he needs from Jonah Ellis. Victory formation, which Mike Vrabel. I have to imagine that is just an accidental slip and you're not literally trying. The referee's laughing. Yeah, easiest encroachment penalty of all time. DJ Jones trying to see if maybe he could swipe the ball on the snap or something. 1st and 5. And the New England Patriots are going back to the Super Bowl by coming from behind on their first game west of the Mississippi this season. May under center, takes the knee. Wow! Christian Gonzalez with the easiest interception of his life. Turns out to be the greatest interception of his life. Drake May on 3rd and 6. The bootleg to the left. Gets the first down on the ground in the blizzard. And whether it was a blizzard in Foxborough or a blizzard in Denver, the Patriots in the snow white uniforms just need one more snap, and they are going to make one more trip west of the Mississippi to Santa Clara for Super Bowl 60. It is actually kind of astounding. The Patriots spent a lot of money on free agents this offseason, granted, but even during the Brady Belichick era, the Patriots had a bad habit of not spending the same way. They focus more on drafting and developing and scouting talent, which is totally fine, but you have to spend money too. And now, and a lot of that, in my estimation, was a product of Bill Belichick maybe having too much control over the roster. But once you get guys to step back and stay in their lane, you get Christian Gonzalez, you get Drake May, you get Mike Vrabel at the helm, and you get back to the Super Bowl for the first time in 7 years. The New England Patriots got a single field goal on their first drive the second half, and that was enough to come away with a 10-7 win. New England Patriots are going back to the Super Bowl. Whoever they face, it will be a rematch. Whether it's the Seahawks or the Rams. And we're going to find out who that will be in about half an hour. If you want to tag along for the watch-along live reaction play-by-play stream on this here YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe. Membership's also available for $5 a month. Totally optional, but goodies occasionally, fun perpetually. Shipping shields available at the link and codes in the description, or scan the QR code up top. And of course, Linktree, Facebook, YouTube, PayPal, Creator Spring, LSP37. We'll see you folks in half an hour for the NFC Championship game between the Seahawks and the Rams. My name is Sam Feely, reminding you forever and always, freelance isn't free. Thanks for tuning in. Fresh for 2026. Suckers. Love you, Katrina.
I love you.
Party hard, Caitlin. Issy Tina.